Hey, Eastern Oregon, welcome to the AM on EOA Live every Tuesdays and Thursdays. How you doing, Kyle?
I am excelente. How about you?
I'm good, man. I got a cup of coffee and a glass of water, and
I got my normal.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Pepsi.
and I got my shirt so that if I forget who I am, you know, I'm old, I can get confused.
There's something to say about a dude who wears his own name on his shirt.
That's right.
Either A, they got dementia, Or B, they got an ego complex.
Yeah, and it could be both. Who knows?
Combination. I have shirts with my name on them. All my ball game shirts have my name on
them. Yeah. So Danita, thank you for watching from Weston, and Mike Bowen from his recliner. Way to go, man!
That's place to watch from. That's where I was.
Mike, are you watching on your phone or on your TV? What device are you watching on? So, all right. Well, what's up, man?
Morning, Jimmy. This is all brought to you by Marketplace Fresh Food right next door. Every morning we bring on Chef Russ, and he gives us their special of the day for today and tomorrow. So let's just jump right into that.
All right. Hang on, let me get him in here. Okay. Hey, how you doing, man?
Hey, how's it been, guys? Good morning.
What's good. Up?
Eastern Oregon, what's happening? Big stuff.
I think Chef Russ likes the mornings about as much as I do, dude.
Anything before 9 o'clock is like kryptonite for me.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, we got some hot stuff going down at the Marketplace Fresh Foods today. We got a buffalo chicken sandwich, crispy buffalo chicken sandwich, lettuce, tomato, pepper jack cheese, a little blue cheese on that also, ranch dipping sauce. Couple grab a bag of chips with that on the way out. Our soup of the day is a pasta vazul. That's a New York style cannelli bean pasta, chickeny brothy kind of red tomato thing. You'll see it when you come in. We also have we got the soup display going on now. So come on down and get you some soups to take home. You know, heat them up, enjoy them there while you're watching TV. And then tomorrow we got our famous fish and chips Fridays. Been a big hit.
My favorite.
Yeah, for the last few weeks. So I think it's going to want a menu here pretty soon. So you're going to be able to get it every day.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
It's a big hit. So
has that been selling out for you?
Yeah, the last 3 weeks in a row. 3 weeks ago, we saw about 25 orders. 2 weeks ago, we saw about 30. Last week, we saw about 45. So
there you go.
That's what we need to do, man.
That's right. Tell your friends and neighbors. You advertise here on EOA Live. It works.
That's it. And they told me they don't like fish in this town. Okay.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
Well, hey, I got a question. So from Boston, I mean, man, fish has got to be like in your veins.
But he's not from Boston. He's from New York.
New York. I'm sorry.
Yeah, something like that.
That's why I jumped right to your defense, because I know that.
I don't say car. I say car.
Well, you know what? I'm sorry. I was kind of trying to get to like seafood though, because I love seafood, man. And there's just
that's my favorite. I was talking to Dotsie the other day about a good, where can I get some sushi at? Because I love it. But
yeah. Well, and I mean, I would love to see it. I mean, I'd love to see you do some other seafood things. I mean, I don't know what you could do, like some, I don't know. I tell you what I really like is like the seafood stew, where it's got clams and just the whole, is that what they call that? It's a kind of a stew, but
it's a cioppino. Actually, it's a cioppino is what they call it, the real name for it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a bunch of seafood cooked in a broth, and you pick through it, and oh man, that's one of my favorites. So
some crusted buttery garlic sourdough bread, and
oh yeah,
there you go, man.
Marketplace Fresh Foods right here in LeGrand. It's on the corner of 4th and Adams. It's a really cool building. If you haven't been in here, get down here and check it out. It's like very modern. It's one of my favorite buildings in this town, actually.
Yep.
That's good, guys.
Good. All right. Hey, thank you, man. We'll see you.
Thanks, Russ.
See you through the window soon, huh?
What's that?
I said I'll see you through the window soon.
Sure. Yeah, right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Take care, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
that's good stuff, man.
That place is the gift and the curse for me, because I'm trying to lose weight, but they make it so easy. I mean, it's like literally like the place to order is literally 20 feet from my chair.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it
is. Yeah, the only thing that limits you is your pocketbook, right?
Yeah. Well, I want me living a healthier lifestyle to limit me.
Yeah. Well, hey, so my brother Brian is watching. Hey, thanks, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Yeah, and John Chambers.
Hopefully you're a little better looking than BC.
I don't know. You can see a picture of him in the corner there. Brian Brian's your size,
The big
and
boy.
yeah, and well, I mean, he's losing weight, but he kind of looks like a Wookiee. So,
Oh wow, taking shots at your brother on.
no, you should see him. He's got way more hair than I do. I don't. Yeah, he got the gene that's like he's got hair and I don't. So whatever. But yeah, well, good. So so what else is up?
Nothing. I think we should just move right into having our guest.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Well, let's do it. So hey, so we have Tayde McAndie here with us today, and Tayde, it's great to have you. Bring you in.
Good morning.
So, yeah, good morning. So Tayde and EOA Live, it's the Tayde McAndie band. Is that right?
Yes.
And I'm pronouncing your last name. It's McAndie. Is that how you say it, or McAndie?
We're lazy about the way we say it. I mean, I think it's technically supposed to be that way, but we call it McAndie. So. Okay,
good. All right, because when I went to spell it earlier, it's like maybe I've been saying it the wrong way the whole time. So
no, you're good.
So EO Alive and Tayde McAndie band are kind of getting together, and this was Tayde's idea. Her and her band kind of conceptualized this, and we're going to stream a concert on Valentine's night, which is a Sunday night. And so Tayde, kind of tell us what's happening there a little bit, because it's it's a cool, different idea, especially in the middle of this COVID mess that we're in.
Yeah. So, and I was so glad you guys were willing to partner with us on this. So I'm really grateful. I'm excited too. Really, the idea came from just being motivated to bring in some business towards some restaurants. And so I thought about, could we, promote one particular restaurant over a concert? And so I was thinking, well, Valentine's Day would be a great occasion where people might want to do something special. And so I have the landing, dining at the landing, where we are going to be kind of promoting them. And he has a really special option for that night. So Merlin, in case you haven't heard of Merlin's Catering, I'm sure everybody has, dining at the landing. That's where he primarily has his restaurant currently. As we know, the restaurants are one of the industries that's hit the hardest right now. And so what he's going to have is basically a Valentine's package for dinner for two. There's going to be 3 different options, I think, based on how many courses you want. So what exactly the menu is going to be, he's still cooking that up, so to say. But if you go to his website, he's going to have a Valentine's menu box on his website. So if you Google Merlin's Catering, dining at the landing, I think it's merlinscatering.net /dining at the landing. He's on Facebook too. You can find him and you can check out for the Valentine's button, which he said should show up sometime after the 1st of February. And it's recommended you make your reservation. So the idea of the concert is we're going to perform, I think, did we decide 6:30, Brent?
I don't know that we've set. Let's
we'll confirm it later. But sometime Sunday evening, the idea is to basically get your Valentine's box and enjoy some dinner over a concert. So, and the package also is going to come with a rose in a vase from Fitzgerald Flowers. So that'll be kind of special.
So then if somebody wants to have a special evening, because normally people go out for dinner and especially when Valentine's Day falls on a weekend, that would be a big going out for dinner night. And so this is an opportunity for somebody to pick up something at Merlin's place and then find a way of watching it. I don't know. You could have the computer. You could have a device sitting on the table. You could get a, I don't. That would kind of be up to whoever is arranging that. But the concert, how long I get the thing. This has happened pretty quickly. This was Tade's idea. She came in, and we just kind of confirmed yesterday for sure that it is going to happen. And so how long? How many songs are you guys going to do? Do you know?
Well, I have a set of public domain songs that we actually sang last year before COVID hit for Valentine's Day. And so we will be using some of those. And then I have 2 originals at least that we're going to be doing. So
cool.
Yeah.
All righty. And kind of the hope is that we're going to be doing this again in the future with other restaurants who and give the opportunity for other restaurants. This is, you had already talked to Merlin before you and I talked, and so you guys had already kind of connected there, and so we're kind of going with the commitments that you had before, and what a great idea, and it's kind of funny along with this. Kyle, I mean, we were talking about how the restaurants, how they're kind of like underneath of, they're just being bombarded right now. And this is off the subject a little bit, but what was that thing you were talking about yesterday where bench warmers, you can go in and gamble, but you can't.
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit. That's just crazy.
In Oregon, in bars and restaurants right now, starting tomorrow, you can go gamble, but you can't go eat or drink.
Wow.
Which is a travesty. It's absolutely, I don't even, We'll talk about it more when Tade's gone.
Yeah. Well, I thought maybe Tade might want to throw in on it. Yeah. So, but no.
Well,
so
and on the flip side, what I've seen restaurants here do, they've gotten so creative on how to make it work. And I don't know. I've just been really inspired by their resilience, honestly, through all of this. And I guess it just inspired me to try to do something for them, give back to them. Not every industry has been hit. Of course, the entertainment one has. So this is an opportunity for us to perform as well. But yeah, I just think it would be great for the community. I think we're all frustrated that we have to stay home so much right now, and it's not ideal for anybody, but to be able to come together and know that we're, understanding that we're all eating a dinner around the same time over a concert, I don't know, it just might be a good thing for us as a community.
So Tade, for those people that might not know you and know that you are a hometown girl, I don't know, maybe talk just a little bit. Introduce yourself to the folks who might not know you.
Yeah. So I was born and raised here. My family's from La Grande. My family is, I'm with Goss Motors. I'm a Goss. And I attended EOU. I ended up transferring back to EOU from U of O. And I got a Bachelor of Music. And so I studied with a lot of great professors up there at EOU. That's kind of my musical background. I studied piano since I was in 5th grade and took voice lessons and did a lot of on-stage stuff. And then I formerly was and currently still actually, we just haven't been meeting yet because of COVID mostly, but I was in a band, Pendulum Swing, still am in a band, Pendulum Swing. And so we performed quite a bit over the last 5 years. And then this new Tayde McAndie band is kind of a spin-off off of that, but it's introducing more of my originals and that sort of thing.
Nice.
Cool.
Very cool.
Well, Tayde, thank you so much for dropping in. And again, this is Sunday night, the 14th, 6:30. Is that the time we want to set?
I think I talked to Merlin. He thought that was a perfect time.
All right. 6:30 it is.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Yeah. Because he's going to be having food available from 5 to 7 when you can pick up your order. So.
Okay.
Could I give a shout out to the sponsors?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yes.
Okay. So our title sponsor right now is Old West Federal Credit Union, and they're so supportive. We just really appreciate it. If you guys haven't worked with that bank before, they have great customer service and so many options for people. And then we also have some other sponsors. Well, the Landing Hotel is helping sponsor. Also, the Dining at the Landing, they're pitching in. And then Lush Salon and Boutique, or Boutique Salon, owned by Jamie Story. She's also helping sponsor it. So
awesome.
Shout out to them. Those are the ones we have so far. There might be more.
Awesome.
Yeah. So if you're out there and you're maybe interested in being a sponsor in this event, please reach out either to me or Tayde, and or any of the three of us, and we can help you. We can help you make that happen. And the good thing about it is that, and the sponsor are going to be mentioned between songs, and the nature of concerts is they're watched down the road, and so your sponsorship will be there for a long time. Probably when Tayde is a grandma and she looks back at this concert that she did, your sponsorship will still be there. So,
absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks, Tayde. Thanks for
Thank
dropping
you.
in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
So yeah, pay attention. In the future, we'll have more information on what's going on with that concert.
Yeah.
February
Awesome.
14th, 6:30 p.m.
Yeah. Hey, so look at the weather, man. The weather cam.
No, it's nice out there. It's not
It
bad.
is.
I thought there was supposed to be snow, but apparently not.
Yeah, we just haven't had the moisture. I was wondering, what the total, I don't know, they keep track of that in the mountains, and wondering what the total inches is, or the accumulation. There's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the school got canceled on the west side of the state yesterday because of snow. And it's like, dude, you guys aren't even going to school. Like, how can you cancel school when you're not even in school?
Yeah.
Good morning,
Yeah.
Craig. Thank you.
And it's kind of funny because, it does not take much to cancel school over on the west side. I mean,
No,
just a little.
I lived
bit
there
of
for 20 years. I know all about it, man. It's because people don't know how to drive in it over there. It's scary.
So you owned a tavern. You were a part of a tavern.
Part owner. Yep.
Yeah. So,
Tap house.
let's go back to that topic for a minute. And can you imagine how this whole mess is affecting them?
Yeah. But so I don't really know much about the lottery thing because we chose not to have lottery in our tap house. But the people that I've talked to, and you guys go ahead and comment on this if you want, but people are like, it's unbelievable that you can go into a restaurant. And I mean, I understand it is going to help them a little bit because most places and most business owners that I've talked to that own, restaurants or bars, the lottery, if you have lottery machines in there, it just about covers your rent every month. The money you get back, as long as they're active lottery machines and people are using them. But on the flip side, when I've talked to people, it's like they say, I can't believe it. And then after we have the conversation and we dive into it, it's more like, well, we can believe it because the state is making money off of that.
Yeah. Well, and I think we understand why they've allowed that and they're not allowing other things.
It's insane to me. I don't understand it.
Well, and I think the thing that would be the hardest for me if I was a restaurant owner was just the insult to injury. It's like, wait a minute,
smack in the face.
Yeah, wait, they can come in to do a state funded thing, but they can't come in to eat,
Right. The state can make money, which they make a little bit of money, not anywhere near the money they would make off of alcohol. In a bar, your money maker is alcohol. It's never food. You shoot to make a little profit off of food or break even some places, and then your money maker's booze, and they're not making that much money off of those lottery machines. Like I said, like maybe enough to pay the rent, which I mean, I guess it's a little help. So they're not going to turn it down. They're going to do it. But at
Right.
the same time, it's like you can go in there and then you can go in, sit next to somebody at a lottery machine, but you can't go in and sit a booth away from somebody and drink a beer or eat a meal.
Yeah. But you know what? I think, and you and I talked about this a little bit the other day. I mean, so California, I mean, they've been shut down. They've had extreme shutdown. I mean, they've had a don't leave the home order for, a month or longer. And
certain areas of California,
yeah.
not
And
the whole state.
so now they're figuring out that, oh, hey, we got to open back up. The numbers haven't changed much.
No, actually, they've gone up.
Right. Yeah. But now they decided, okay, well, and so I mean, I would imagine, so they're going to start allowing the restaurants to be open in some way or another. And, I can't imagine that Oregon and Washington are not going to follow, because it's like the Three Sisters. I mean, whatever California government does, you'll often see Oregon and Washington follow. So I don't know. We'll see. But man, you're right. What a difficult thing. And, they had Union County got I think they got like $700,000 that they distributed in late December to businesses. And, but the maximum amount of grant that was distributed was $10,000. Well, I mean, I know that there are some restaurant owners, they're losing $10,000 in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, yeah. And so I mean, the people think, well, yeah, but what about that help? That help, it's coming. And it's like, yeah, but it's just
small
it's just a drop
little
in the
chunk.
bucket. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's comparable to the stimulus.
Yeah.
I mean, people get a $1,200 check. What's that going to cover?
Yeah.
That going to cover your rent for a month?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the long-term effects of this is devastating. And the other thing with these local businesses, like we can't get out of extreme. Like we keep thinking we're going to get out of extreme. And if anybody doesn't know, like when I say extreme, I mean extreme risk level for COVID in our county. We only I think we only have one county in Oregon that is below high risk, and that's Tillamook County. And everybody else is high or extreme. And we can't get out of extreme. I think, what do you have to do? I don't know the exact matrix on it, but our testing, we haven't been able to get to that point where we can drop down to high. Yeah,
I think we have to have 2 weeks of 60 cases. And I can't remember the exact number, but I think it's over a 2-week period of time, we have to have 60 cases or less to go down a category. And we've been hovering around the 80 mark. There was a time, what they do is they have a warning week. So the warning week is, hey, if you keep up this good work, you might come down, and the next week is as good as the warning week, then you might go down. But we didn't. So there was 1 week where it was looking possible, but we couldn't maintain it. And
I don't like the fact that you can move up and down. We saw it in Baker County. We saw the restaurants be able to open for 2 weeks, and then they had to close because they went back up to extreme. And I think that's even more devastating to small businesses, restaurants, because you resupply. You buy all your supplies again because you think you're going to, or more supplies, because you're going to do more business if you're open to the public than if you are carry out and delivery. And they restock their supplies. And you saw it with like Barley Browns. I saw Tyler Brown. He posted a bunch of stuff on Facebook about it. And it's like they restocked, and then all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, boom, shut back down. All you can do is carry out and delivery. And I think that's even worse than just keeping it closed.
Well, and that was the same gamble that was happening at the schools too. Is, I mean, when the first criteria, and that's changed now, but when the first criteria came out, was like, okay, you can reopen schools, but if caseload goes back, you have to go back to distant learning. And that's totally impractical for I don't know how many teachers there are, or managing a school. You just can't manage. You can't manage it that way, where you turn all that on a dime. It just doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I understand why they're doing what they're doing, and it's just they've been all over the map. And I mean, this is national. This is everywhere. The rules change every day. The criteria changes really often, and that is just so exhausting.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah,
it's frustrating to see your friends, like people in this community that are my personal friends, suffering because of and then to get just backhanded basically by the whole gambling thing. It's so frustrating. Yeah.
Well, and Kyle, a lot of people think, well, a lot of people, if you're not familiar with the restaurant business, they would say, well, yeah, but they're able to do carry out. But
not
carry out, carry out is what, maybe 10 or 20% of a business. I mean,
a bar, a bar,
no, not of a bar.
Like 2%.
You can't carry out alcohol.
Well,
right?
you can I mean, they changed that around a little bit. They are like Side A can deliver beer to, you can order beer online and have it delivered to your house in Oregon right now.
Okay.
But still, that's people don't do that. And the reality of it is when people want to go out, they want to go out. You know what I mean? Like if I don't want to order food and eat it at home,
No, and it's so funny because I'm the same way. Tanya, she loves eating at home, and there'll be times where, or you go through a drive-through and eat in a car. It's like, no way.
I've eaten in a car with you before, BC.
I know you have to sometimes, but still,
yeah, you do.
Yeah, but it's not. That's not the. You're right. When you go out, you're wanting to go out. I mean,
there's a social aspect to it for sure. I mean,
somebody else is going to wipe off the table. Someone else is going to,
bench warmers on a Friday night after a basketball win, 50-cent wings. I'm advertising for them, but not really. But here's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people there. The coaches go there. It's like it's part of the culture.
Yeah.
And bench warmers, that's where they make their money is those nights like that. And we don't have that right now.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating. It really is. It really is. Something more positive though. I got a song of the day for you.
Okay.
Are you guys ready for this? The artist is Sturgill Simpson. The album is Meta Modern Sounds in Country Music. And the song is Life of Sin. Listen to it. It's a great song.
Okay, say it again.
Sturgill Simpson. Album is Meta Modern Sounds in Country Music. And the song is called Life of Sin.
And is it what kind of music? Is it a country album?
Meta Modern Sounds in Country Music.
Well, I know, but that kind of sounds like Asian fusion.
He's like a bluesy country guy. He's cool.
Okay.
Very cool.
Cool.
Very good stuff. Yep.
All right. And your quote of the day, man.
Oh, you ready for it?
Yeah.
We're going to go Eckhart Tolle. Boredom, anger, sadness, or fear are not yours, not personal. They are conditions of your mind. They come and go. Nothing that comes and goes is you. Period.
Wow.
Eckhart Tolle.
That's heavy, dude. We could spend like 5 minutes talking about that.
Hey, my dad is a huge Eckhart Tolle fan, so this is kind of a tribute to him. He's a big supporter of me and everything I do, and he's a good human being, and he's helped a lot of people out in this life, and this is a tribute to him. He's a huge Eckhart Tolle fan.
Well, and I tell you, I mean, let's talk about fear for a minute, because I mean, that is such a driving factor over the course of the last year. I mean, politics, COVID. I mean, so much of our life is been driven by fear.
Yep.
And, and for me, that's just like, I personally, I mean, any wise person is going to look at whatever fear you're experiencing and figure out if it is valid or if there's a real live threat or whatever it might be. But man, for me personally, when it comes to, if I feel like I'm being forced into a decision based on fear, man, I put the brakes on for me personally, because I hate being motivated, because what happens is, and I've experienced this, I make a decision based on fear, and then, after the decision's already made, I can't remake it. I turn back, and then I realize that I missed an opportunity, or the fear wasn't valid, or whatever the case might be. And so then you have resentment because you made a stupid decision based upon being motivated by fear.
Yeah, and then you have to go through all the work of clearing that resentment from your mind and clearing it from your whatever situation that you're in. And so one of the things that I've chosen to do with my life is just jump in, man. Jump in. That's what I say.
Well, and I think that, COVID fits into this, because everyone who's fear, and you watch the national news, you watch any media agency, and we're a media agency. So, and so we really work at not doing this, but anybody can be motivated by fear for a while, but after a while, it's kind of like being chased by a monster, and eventually you get tired or you get resentful, and then you turn around and it's like, okay, I'm going to die or I'm going to fight, one of the two. But and that's kind of the way I am, is like, okay, I am not going to be chased by fear. I'm going to turn around and face this and figure out what's going on. And because you're only motivated so far. Eventually you get tired.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And you have resentment. Yeah.
Yep. And like with me personally, like I battled alcoholism for a long time. And, when I decided to stop drinking, decided on my own. I mean, with my children were an influence in that as well. But that's when I decided that it was time to just battle those monsters head on instead of running from them.
Yep. Everybody gets tired at some point. It's like, okay. Yep.
Marketplace Fresh Foods right here in the Grand, right next door to us, 4th and Adams. You can't miss it. They have a full grocery store. They have the 4th Street Bistro, which has the daily lunch special, $8.95. Today it's buffalo chicken sandwich. Tomorrow it's fish and chips. They have a chop shop where they'll cut up all your vegetables, and they do that for free. And then they also, when we're not COVID restricted, they have one of the most beautiful rooftop terraces and places to sit in the whole county.
Yep. And the reason you're pointing that direction, Kyle, they don't know, is that there's a window right there. That's the studio window that you're looking at. Yeah.
Yeah. I get to see everybody that comes and goes in there.
All right. Well,
we appreciate you, Eastern Oregon. Thank you, everybody that tuned in.
Yep. And we'll
see you next week.
Oh, wait, one more thing. So next Friday night, we are streaming the Youth for Christ fundraiser. That's going to be on Friday night. And then the following Sunday is going to be the Valentine's Day concert with the Tayde McAndie band. So
perfect.
Yeah. Thanks you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.
Have a great day.
All right.